Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Coco McMillan Show. You may have seen her in Morocco, New York City, Los Angeles, California, Detroit, Philadelphia, Chicago, Las Vegas, Nevada. One of the background singers for Mickey Howard and the late, great Gerald Levert. Ladies and gentlemen, your host, the beautiful, the wonderful, the spectacular, Miss Coco McMillan.
Good evening, good evening, good evening, and welcome to the Coco McMillan Show, where we make it happen. I am so excited to be back with you this week. I missed you guys last week, man. I really missed you guys last week, but we had so much going on. We had the Black Business Expo that was taking place with the technical difficulties, but I hope that you got a chance to check out the Black Business Expo USA by Dr. Eric Kelly. It was absolutely amazing. So if you didn't get a chance to check it out, go back and make sure you check out the Black Business Expo USA. But we are here today and we are making it happen again on the Coco McMillan Show, where we bring the amazing virtual flavor to the circuit here for national and local musicians and recording artists. This platform is designed for you. It's to help promote the business owners, the social media gurus, physical, mental health awareness, social organizations. It's all for you. Whatever you're part of, we want to bring you on the show to talk about your experience and what you're doing. This show allows the guests the opportunity to discuss their career goals, their challenges, their product, new opportunities, and awareness. So we want you to bring your expertise to the show. If you want to be a part of the show, please contact me at Coco McMillan Music at gmail.com. Again, that's Coco McMillan Music at gmail.com. We want to hear from you. Bring your experience, your knowledge to the show. We believe in sharing and promoting your journey in life, as millions of souls will be blessed just by your testimony. Just by your testimony. So, hey, make sure you contact me. We are streaming live on the IBM network, on Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, and we have now moved to Roku. So thank God for the favor and what he's doing for the Coco McMillan Show, the IBM network. We are so grateful and we're thankful. So this is where we're making it happen. So go ahead. I'm going to give you a chance to go ahead and text someone, to call someone, to let them know that, hey, I'm about to spend the next hour with Miss Coco McMillan, and we are about to make it happen tonight. We have some amazing guests on the show. We're going to get into some hot topic things. I know you already know everyone is talking about what happened at the Oscars. We're not going to get into it right now, but we'll talk about it later. But listen, go ahead, like, share, comment. Let me know where you're watching from. Let me know what you're doing. Let me know that you are here watching the Coco McMillan Show. So I'm excited. I hope that you are. I pray that you had a wonderful week. Because God is doing some amazing things for you. And I just want to encourage you to not to give up, because your help is on the way. Whatever you've been searching for is on the way. So we're just going to dive right into it. We're going to do some commercial breaks. We're going to play you some great music. We're going to talk to some fabulous guests, and everything is going to be amazing, amazing, amazing. So what we're going to do first is I want to bring up this guest. I want to let if Mark can let me know if my first guest is here. We're going to bring her up and talk to her for a little while. She's an amazing, amazing artist that we have. Her name is Tara Harris. Is she here, Mark? Okay, yes, she is here. So this young lady, I had a chance to meet her at this event that I was working, and she just blew me away. She blew me away with her voice. She's outstanding. I mean, doing some great things in the music business. She have a song out now that's called Bless. She's a young girl, but I want to go ahead and bring her in. I know she is from Fayetteville, North Carolina, Miss Tara Harris. She has produced and put out already 13 songs. 13 songs at this early age. And again, the one that she has out now that I absolutely love is I'm Blessed. Let me go ahead and bring her on. My guest this evening, Miss Tara Harris. Yay, there she is. Hey, girl.
Hey, it's good to see you.
It's good to see you too. How you doing?
I'm good. I'm very good. It's, I'm blessed. I'm highly favored, and
Yes.
it's good to be here.
Yes, I know we were talking earlier about, the technical difficulties and everything that we have. You was like, girl, the devil is business. So won't he do it?
Won't he, Willie?
Willie wanted, he would do it. So I'm so excited to have you here. I just wanted to bring you on for a couple of minutes, and we're gonna have you back on the show, but you have some new music out. First of all, tell me, how old are you, Terrell?
I'm 15 years old.
15
Mhm.
years old. I mean, come on, guys. Y'all got to just give it up. 15, and she's doing her own thing. So just tell us, Terrell, I mentioned earlier that you have 13 songs that you have out, but just tell us a little bit about yourself, all about you and what you're doing.
Okay, well, first, I don't want to sound weird, but I did not know I had 13 songs out. Like, I honestly think there's more. Like, I lost count, but I'm so glad to be here. A little thing about me, a few things about me. I, of course, sing, I make music, and I play basketball. A lot of people don't know that I'm an athlete, but I play basketball, I run track. Um, of course, I'm in the 10th grade, so I'm in all honors actually, and I've my grades are pretty good. I have straight A's. I think I had one B last report card, so I'm bringing that up now. Yeah, it's a little B, but yeah, I'm pretty good. I feel like I can do a lot better as far as getting better with singing and just being a better person. So I look up to you as my role model. I enjoy your singing. I enjoy your spirit. You definitely inspire me.
Oh, thank you so much, sweetheart. Well, I tell you, you absolutely blew me away when I had a chance to, meet you that day, when you started singing, and just when I started talking with you, just you just kind of blew me away with what you're doing at this early age. And so now you have a song out. Now we're going to play a little clip of it in just a few minutes, but why don't you go ahead and set up this song about what it's about? Did you write the song? Tell us a little bit about the song that's out.
So Blessed, I actually did not write. My mom and my producer, Miss Rita Richardson, wrote it. And yeah, they wrote the song. They Miss Rita arranged it. My mom wrote the words, and I've loved it from the beginning. It has a Jamaican vibe to it, so the picture goes really well with it. And I actually took the picture a few months before I recorded the song, so it kind of intertwined and went together. So I'm super excited for it.
Wow. And so when you were singing this song, I know you said you didn't write it, but when you were singing it, what were you thinking about? Like, what was going through your head?
When I was recording the song, in the beginning, I was like, okay, this is new for me as far as a different type of vibe. And Miss Rita actually recorded her version at first, so I
Okay.
kind of went off of hers. And I was like, well, mine doesn't sound like hers, and I want it to sound a certain way and stuff like that. And Mr. Omar, which is my producer, he's like, well, do it your way. It's your song. So I kind of had to tap into Terrell Harris and cancel out all the noise and just focus. And when I sang the song, I enjoyed every minute of it. I love the arrangements, the background vocals, to the harmonies, to the
Yes.
vibe it gives you. Every time I tell someone about it, they're just like blown away, or when they're listening to it, they're just so blown away at my vocals. And I have to, kind of pat myself on the back and not be too hard on myself that I've improved. And it's been a while. Yeah. So it's been a long time.
Oh my God, I love it. I love the confidence. I love the confidence in you. And you're right, your vocals on this track is amazing. So I just want to play a little bit of it, if you don't mind. I want you to check this out, Miss Terrell Harris. And we're going to play just a little bit of her song as Mark is bringing it up there. And it's called
We welcome you in the presence of the Lord this morning. Hallelujah. The Holy Ghost is here. Hallelujah.
Oh, that's dope.
Trials and tribulations come to make me strong. We've may endure for a night, but that doesn't last long. Weapons form but never prosper. The enemy was like a lion, seeking whom he may devour. No match for God's power. I'm blessed, no stress. contest. I'm blessed, I'm blessed, I'm blessed, I'm blessed, I'm blessed. I am blessed. You can't have my peace, you can't have my joy, you can't have my soul. That is not a time. Trouble with me, Jesus keeps me.
Ah, girl, yes, 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 yes. Oh my God, amazing! I love it. Tell the people, how can they get your music?
Absolutely. You can go on any digital platform. You can go on Apple Music, Spotify, Google Play. You can go on YouTube. Actually, I have a channel. It's just Terrellyn Harris, and you can look me up on YouTube. Maybe social media. Facebook is Terrellyn Harris, the artist. Instagram is Terrellyn_Harris, and I'm working on my Twitter account. So pray for me. But yeah, all digital platforms for sure.
Oh, digital platforms. I love it. And like I say, girl, I want you to hang backstage for a minute, but we are going to bring you back on here so we can see what, we want people to go out and buy the music. We're going to bring you back so we can talk more about it. But before you go, I want to ask for a quick little teeny favor. Can you give me a little of something, like one of your favorite songs, just a little something of it so I can hear that beautiful voice of yours?
Thank you. Absolutely. I would just like to mention that I do lead praise and worship at the Life Center. I love my church. I love my pastors, Pastor Sharon and Pastor Reggie McKernan.
Shout out. Yes.
The Life Center. I'll just be singing a little bit of I Love You, Lord.
Okay.
I love you, Lord, and I lift my voice to worship you. Oh, my soul, rejoice. Take joy, my King, in what you hear, and let it be a sweet, sweet sound in your ear.
Woo! Johnny, you hear that? Oh, sorry. Oh my God. Oh my God, girl, your voice is amazing. 15 years old. Let me tell you something. Get ready for what God is getting ready to do in your life, girl. Just the people that you are going to just bless with your voice. That anointing is nothing like the anointing, and you definitely have it. So, girl, I am for you, behind you, supporting you, whatever I can do to help you. And I know that the people are going to be responding like crazy on Facebook and YouTube and all this stuff once they hear this broadcast and hear you. So I just want to say, to God be the glory for your voice, for your gift. And so, guys, this is Miss Terrellyn Harris. You got to go out and get her music. Support my girl. She's young, she's anointed, she's talented, she's amazing. So please make sure that you go out and support Terrellyn. Terrellyn, hang backstage for us, and thank you again for coming on, blessing us with your gift, your talent, and your voice. I love you, girl. Thank you.
Thank you. Love you.
Yes. Oh my God, Miss Terrellyn Harris, y'all heard it for yourself. Go ahead and comment about her. Put it in the chat. Go ahead and do all that stuff, because I know if you felt what I felt, you know that there's an anointing and a calling on this young lady's life. And this is what we're here for, to support our artists, our entertainers, our business people. Just support. I can't say it enough. And that kind of takes me to my next guest, Miss Johnny Walker. We were supposed to meet last week. Due to everything that was going on, guys, she came back. You know, most people would say, no, I don't have time for that. I was supposed to do it then. But no, Johnny was just saying, let me know, Coco. That's what I'm talking about. That's a real, true artist, friend, leader, entrepreneur. I love Johnny. I had a chance to meet her years ago, that was on this Women Who Jam tour. But just to tell you just a little nuggets about her, she is the CEO and founder of NATFAM. What that is the National Association of Black Female Executives in Music and Entertainment. That right there says enough. That speaks for itself to let you know what she's all about, helping our Black female executives in the music business. She's the creator and director of the Women Who Jam. It's a national radio show and music showcase series. She was appointed by the mayor. Walker served as music commissioner for the city of Memphis and is currently the executive director of Memphis Music Matters. Oh my God. So it is so much that we can tell you about, but I want Johnny to tell you about it. So we're going to take a quick commercial break. We're going to show you a couple of commercials and videos of Johnny with NATFAM. So we will be right back. When we come back, we will have the one and only from Memphis, Tennessee, Miss Johnny Walker.
I am NATFAM because I saw a need. I wanted to be a voice when others didn't have one. I wanted to see change. Join us with a cause that's greater than you and I. I am NATFAM because.
Meet like-minded extraordinary women. Expand your knowledge base and make the right connections.
What NATFAM is doing and the work that they are creating and honoring women everywhere can't be matched by anything.
Celebrating 20 years of breakthrough networking. NATFAM.
I think it is extraordinary, first and foremost, but it's absolutely necessary.
NATFAM is the National Association of Black Female Executives in Music and Entertainment, with 20 networks located across the United States, Canada, and Africa.
It's a place for us to have a voice. It's a place for us to share our voices.
Join NATFAM and do it today. It's easy.
One of the things that is blessing my life now, 16 years later, is that the genuine relationships that I built in 2002, now those sisters are executives. And it was a NATFAM sister who hired me.
Join us online at www.natfam.org.
Yes! Oh, hey, so Johnny, I saw Vicky. That was Vicky Johnson.
Yeah. Lots of ladies, lots of sisters. Hey, and Vicky's like number one. Listen, let me tell you, really quick, Vicky's really kind of responsible for us really keeping the organization going, because I had gotten to a point where I was like, okay, did my job, I'm done. And it's a long story, but it's a little short story in that she was wondering what was going on with the organization, was actually at a church ministering, and she sent me a text and said she hadn't heard anything was going on with the organization. And I just told her I wasn't doing it anymore. And she was like, oh, no, you can't do that. You can't do that. She told me she was at a church, and she said, as soon as I finished my sermon, no, here was the key. She said, I am texting you from the pulpit. And she said, as soon as I finish my sermon, I'm going to call you. And I want to pray with you, because you can't just throw the organization away. And actually, she did call me later on that night, and we did talk. And I mean, she put so much on me.
That's Vicky.
That's Vicky. Kind of like after that, and I kind of felt like we couldn't. But it's just like doors started opening and things started happening. And I was like, okay, this is what we're supposed to do. Let's just do it.
That's Vicky. Oh my God, she's amazing.
Oh, she is. Absolutely.
She's so amazing. Johnny. Oh my God, I'm so glad that you are here despite everything that's going on. You are here on the Coco McMillan Show.
I can't think of any place I'd much rather be. Listen.
And see, last week, I think you were coming back from Hawaii as well.
Yes. Yes. So see, everything works out the way it's supposed to. I'm trying to get home. I'm trying to get Hawaii. I didn't even know what time it was. I'm trying to get situated so I can be on the Coco McMillan show. And
oh, wow.
Things happen the way they're supposed to happen.
Oh, man, Johnny, thank you. You know, I mentioned earlier that you are the founder, the CEO of NAFAM, the creative director of Women in Jam. It's so much that you've done. You work for Def Jam. Tell us, give us those credentials, Johnny.
Well, I'll give you a long story short. For me, I was listening to, was it Tara Lynn, I believe?
Yes.
I love, she said, well, I got all A's. Oh, man, 1B. I love that. You know, just hearing her energy, it kind of makes me look back over my shoulder and remember, you know, those younger years when, you know what you want to do, and you just need that. You need somebody to I don't know, uplift you. You make you feel good about what you're doing. I started out in country music. I was, and the reason why I say that person is my father, who would always tell me I sounded good. I know I didn't, but he would always say, "Oh, baby, that sounds good. Oh, baby, that's good. Yeah, do that, girl." And so, listening to him, I would always just continue to go, and just continue. And it's just an amazing thing that he instilled in me that made me, you know, because everybody was like, it's a country radio station. They're not going to hire anybody black, and they're really not going to hire no black woman. But I mean, we're in Mississippi now, so think about that too. But it all worked out the way that it was supposed to work out. And so I worked there for a while, left there because I wanted to be in black music, and left there, went to a black radio station, worked there for a while. A lot of things that changed for me is because I remember one time we were having a meeting, and I was like, all of the things that we do, we should be targeted. A woman should be here making decisions. The guy says to me, women don't program. Really? What do you mean? Ooh. So when he said that, it kind of instilled in me that I wanted to be the program director of the station. Of course, everybody said it would never happen. But the last 2 years that I was at this radio station, I was program director. So it's like for that, and back then, you know, we didn't have Facebook and Twitter and Twitch and IG and all of that. If you had to go to the music conferences in order for people to know who you are and to, you know, connect with people and network. And it was at a music conference that I actually met Russell Simmons. And the thing is, I was not, because I told you I was a program director, I was not playing rap music. So I wasn't playing any of his music. So we just kind of like got into this thing, you know, of him telling me why I should be playing this music, and I'm telling him why I wasn't playing it. And so we had our little exchange there. But what happened with that exchange, he offered me a job. So because he wanted me to stand up for the company and for the artists the same way I did for the station that I was working for. Okay. And so it just kind of led to, he offered me a job. I found it to be very interesting. I didn't know anything about the recording industry though, but he just liked the fact that I like to talk. So I took the job, and wow, I learned. I was there for 15, almost 16 years.
16 years.
Yeah. Wow. And the thing about Def Jam in those early days, I started out as a field rep, but ended up being senior vice president of the company. But those titles didn't mean anything. I worked in films. We worked in clothing. Energy drinks. Video games. You was in a smorgasbord of all the things that he was involved in, and you just kind of had an opportunity to learn. So if you were, if you're the kind of person that wanted to learn other things, then you didn't just do one thing at that company. And so that was really like an incredible training ground for me, if you will. But everything changes. I had an opportunity to go to DreamWorks. They wanted me to be the head of black music, so that's pretty. I was like, okay, I see you. So I left. Yeah, I left and went to DreamWorks. Unfortunately, as the music business changes, this happens all the time. They decided that they no longer wanted to be in the game, and so they sold the company. And when they sold the company, obviously that displaced a lot of people that were working for the company.
Right.
But you know, man has one plan, God has another.
God has another.
God has another. I said, well, I'm gonna take a break. You know, I'm just gonna, and then I'm gonna get back in, but I'm just gonna take a break. I probably took a break for about 2 months when the mayor of Memphis reached out to me and explained to me what he was looking to do in regards to a music commission in the city. And it was like, oh, please, I can do that in my sleep. So I took the job and I came to Memphis and was a music commissioner for the city of Memphis. I have since left the city of Memphis. I've left and just decided to focus on NABFM. NABFM is my passion. It's what I believe. It is who I am. From Grenada, Mississippi, to the 28th floor of Worldwide Plaza in New York City. A lot of things happen. A lot.
Yes.
So we just use that we pour all of that into NABFM, and as many sisters that we can teach, we can inspire, we can educate, we can motivate, we can connect with, we can network, we can share who they are, what they do, and why it's important for you to do business with them. Then that is the mission of NABFM and why we exist.
Oh my goodness, that is so amazing. And you know, just looking at the video and just you know, seeing the how they're so engaged, because you have NABFM across the states. Like how many different states that?
Well, right now it's 20 networks. 2 of those are outside the country, one in Toronto, Canada, and one in Lagos, Nigeria. But the others, I mean, we're in New York, we're Philadelphia, we're DC, Atlanta, Nashville, Memphis, Chicago, Detroit, LA, San Francisco. The sisters are out there, man. They you know,
wow.
I tell people all the time, I said, you know, it's 999 million groups out there now. So, you know, you can be a part of anything, anywhere. But the difference with us is we're going to touch you. You can click like and belong to whatever. But if you actually want to belong to an organization where people are actually going to touch you, people are actually going to talk to you, people are actually going to take a minute and show you something that you didn't know. You might want to come over here and chat with us for a minute, because I mean that's what it is. It's about each one teach one, and like I said, I really loved what Tara Lynn was saying, and so it's our responsibility to reach out to that young lady. It's our responsibility to embrace her, to show her the way, and at the same time, her parents, I'm sure that they're working diligently to say, okay, if we see something that is a mistake, or if we see something that isn't going. You know, it's not like we're trying to get in your business and nothing like that. It's let me show you how a better way to do this. And let me prepare yourself, because even though it's gospel, and I say this all the time, and I've been chastised for it, but I don't care. Even though it's gospel, it's snakes in there too, man. So
okay.
So you just gotta prepare and protect yourself. And somebody like that she's very studious, she's very articulate, she's smart, and but she has a gift. She has a gift. Did you hear her voice? Did you hear the tonality of her voice? Listen, you have to protect that. That's our job. That's our job as the elders, as the ones that have been there. It's our job to protect.
Right. Yes. I love that you said that. And someone just commented and said, yes, snakes, alligators, crocodiles, and sharks.
That person is correct. So don't think that because you praising everybody over there, they praising all right.
Right.
Praising them dollar signs and whatever else they can get out of you. So that person is correct.
Got to be careful. And that's why I said it was so important. You know, thank God for, you know, His Holy Spirit. It was so important for me to bring her on here this week, to leave her, you know, because I told her all about you, you know, what you do, but I knew that you would see what I saw, you know, because you saw it in me, Johnny. Oh my God. So we got to talk about that. We got to talk about how I met you with the Women Who Jam tour. Oh my God. It's like,
listen, this is my story. I love telling it to anybody that will listen because it's so fun. It's hilarious. It's actually hilarious. We had decided, because we always call Women Who Jam home of the invisible star. We said the invisible star because we feel like the women that are involved in that, Women Who Jam, they are stars. They are the package. They can entertain. They can sing, they can play. They are the package. They look good. They're beautiful. They're all of that. Sometimes it's just not crossing that right threshold, so to speak.
Right.
But what we were doing with Women Who Jam, we put together this 12-city tour. And we were going to hit these cities with these artists. We don't want any superstars because our superstars are superstars. And so we're going to go with the girls that we have. So we out there with it, going up down the highway with these sisters. And so when we met Saquon, this is our first meeting. I met him on the phone, didn't know him. And he was talking about you. And I was saying, okay, well, we're going to talk about the cities where we have open dates. And that's probably where we can put Coco. And so I had never met you. So we're putting the dates together and the cities and all of that. And of course, you got your life and you're working and you're doing what you're doing out here backgrounding and singing with everybody. So it was trying to find a date that you was available that matched the dates that we had. Right. So when we come up with the date that Coco McMillan is going to perform with us, we're in Detroit, Michigan on a Sunday at a nightclub.
In a nightclub. In a club.
So I was like, well, Saquon, maybe can we get another date? She gonna sing gospel. And we're in a club, and he's like, oh, she got it. She got it. What about it? Ain't no thing. She got it. And so we're like, okay. So the really funny part of this story is when we're in Detroit, club is packed, people everywhere, everybody getting their swerve on, getting their drink on. We had brought on a couple of artists before bringing on Coco, and everybody's just really having a good time. So Coco comes out, and it's like if you already done had the other artists, you're kind of expecting the same thing is going to come. Coco comes out and she sings. I think that first song, Coco, was one of those, I call it crossover songs that it's kind of like Yolanda Adams' Open My Heart, I Never Would Have Made It. These are those songs that are appealing on a variety of formats. So that kind of, I would say, crossover appeal song first. So nobody kind of little jazzy flavor going on. So right.
With the prayer cloth.
Then she goes and gets the prayer cloth and steps off the stage and walks out into the audience, and she's talking to the people and patting them. I'm like, well, what is she doing? And then she goes into a little monologue about God using her and use me. And, I'm a vessel and I'm here to help. And, I want to introduce, if you don't know God, I'm going to introduce. I'm like, oh my God, I was in a nightclub. What is she doing? Coco goes into the song. Listen, I will never forget that song. I will never, ever, ever forget that song. Coco McMillan sang, use me. Use me, Lord. Man, by the time she was midway that song, everybody in the club was standing up. They was clapping. They was waving their hand. But she got the prayer cloth now. She waved. And they was waving. I'm telling you, what God says, oh my God.
Yeah.
We had church.
Yeah.
Club. What God said, I don't even want to finish my drink, man.
I would never forget that, Johnny.
It was so funny. I said, wow.
My drink. Yeah, that was an amazing in Detroit. And we did those cities. And I think I was the only gospel artist.
You were.
Coming in as the gospel artist. And that's why I say, if you know your gift, you know what God has called you to do.
Right.
You're confident in doing it. God will give you what you need to go out there and do it. Now, was I nervous? Absolutely. But I had to really depend on God, especially in the club.
Girl, all those Mac Daddies was in there, and they was like, but Coco brought them down. Coco brought them down, boy.
Hey guys, let me tell you something. Johnny and I have been ever since.
We've been friends ever since. I was like, you are not getting away from me. You just turned the club upside down. That was like really a wonderful experience. That was a wonderful experience. It was.
And what I love about you, Johnny, is that you help so many people, so many women, to even if they're not comfortable or with their gift or their craft, you help, you teach, you learn, you teach them, you talk to them and things like that. It was just amazing just to see you all across the board, how you work, even on the radio station or the different Zooms and things that we've done thereafter. It's just absolutely amazing. So thank God for you, Johnny, really.
Well, it's like I said, from Grenada, Mississippi, all the way to New York City. You see a lot, you do a lot, but we have a responsibility. And that responsibility is, if you learn something, to share what you learned or share what you know so somebody else can grow. I've always said to everybody that I work with, I said, unfortunately, we don't want to think about it, but we have to. They're going to dig that 6-foot hole. I'm sorry, it's just going to happen. And when they dig mine, I want to be able, or not so much because I won't know about it, but I just want it to be said that I tried to help somebody, that I tried to teach, that I didn't hoard everything that I had just for myself, that I shared it so someone else could use my knowledge and learn it. I don't want to take 30 years, actually longer than that now when I think about the country radio station. I don't want to take all those years of knowledge and put it in that hole.
That's right.
I want somebody else to be able to benefit from it. I want somebody else to be able to share. And what I tell people all the time, I know you got Pro Tools and you got all the auto tune, and I know you got all of that. At the end of the day, you still need to understand the business of this business. And you still need to understand how to use your talent. If you're depending on an electronic device to to do your show, what are you gonna do when the batteries go dead? It's just, I love to teach, I love to share, I love to empower, I love to inspire, and I do that with my grandchildren. I do it all the time, and so it's like my grandson, love him to death. Sometimes we're talking, and he'll say, "Oh, let me write that down." I'll say something. What did I say? I didn't even know what I said. Like, "Oh, that's a good one. Let me write that down." So and that's why I look at him, and that's why I say, it's our responsibility, because they teach us too. And I've been trying to turn it off because I got a new phone. I don't know how to turn the sounds off. I mean, like, I can't wait to get to my grandson to tell me how to, because he'll take my phone and it's like pop, 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 pop. I'm like,
right.
You don't need to look at it. Give me your phone. So I love being around young people because you learn so much. Like Terry Lynn just said, I got all A's. Just one B. Let me see.
B is bothering her.
One B, man. I got to figure out how to get rid of that B, man.
That's B, right? And I love that.
I love it.
And that's why I always tell, my students, iron sharpens iron. You want to be around that person that's going to, to bring out the best in you.
Yes.
And I just want to jump on this just for a second, Johnny. We're going to jump right off of it. But in your, because of the CEO status you've been in, the director, you've been in the music business, the entertainment business. I had my student ask me the other day, a music student, she said, Miss Coco, I know we want to sing and do our stuff, but I have a question. Like, I'm confused. And I said, okay. She's like, I don't understand why Will did that. Now, this is coming from an 8-year-old. Okay. And, and I thought about, because we have so much stuff that's going on in the schools, the bullying, the different things. And like, what is your, and I know you can't speak much about it, but what is your intake about that? I mean, what would you say to a kid that's asking the question, I'm confused. So do I suppose to hit the person back, or what do I do? And then I'll tell you what I told her.
Okay. Well, you know, I've had a couple of conversations about this, and I have my own opinion about it. And my opinion probably is not conducive or in agreement with what a lot of other people think. But I would begin with that young lady and say, first of all, Will Smith is no greater than you are. He is a human being just like you are. He made a mistake. The thing that we should do is embrace Will to help him deal with this mistake, because we don't know what's going on at Will's house. We don't know what Will is dealing with. We don't know, you know, nobody is talking about the fact that he paid all of those people on that King Richard, that they were losing money. The studio is not going to pay. He want to make sure everybody's working. He want to make sure everybody's paid. He took his own money and paid everybody. So that's not good news. Nobody want to talk about that. But we want to spend the next 10 days talking about him slapping Chris Rock. Now, the flip side of that is, to me, again, I said we don't know what was going on with him, but this ain't the first time. So this is not the first time that Chris Rock has said something in regards to Jada. And we don't know.
Right.
He dealing with the other stuff that everybody's talking about, the young man or young men, I don't know, that she supposedly has had entanglements with.
Entanglement.
All I'm saying is he's a human being, and enough is enough.
Right.
And we don't know what triggered him. We don't know. So to that young lady, I would simply say to her, she said, why would he do that? And I would simply tell her, we don't know. Because we don't know what that man is dealing with. And you cannot tell the heart. We may try. We cannot tell the heart who and how to love. This is the person that she done did this and she's done that. Why are you standing up for her? That man, he loves her. So if that's who he loves, that's who he loves.
Right.
Could he have done it differently? Of course he could have handled it differently.
Right.
Chris Rock could have retaliated differently. Everything could have happened differently.
Right.
Coulda, shoulda, woulda. Yeah. He is a human being. He made a mistake. He reacted in a way that we would not have wanted him to, but just understand, Will Smith is a human being just like you. He makes mistakes just like you. And for us, for my people, what I want to say, are you acting this way because it happened on the Oscars? Would you have said the same thing if it was on the BET Awards? Because we've seen those fights. Have we
the Source Awards?
The Source Awards, or we've seen those fights too.
Right.
On the Versus, didn't 3 6 Mafia or somebody just get through fighting on Versus? So this ain't the first fight you've seen. Oh, I know. It was on the Oscars. Okay. Like I said, he's a human being. Let's treat him like a human being. If you cut Will Smith, he's gonna bleed. You cut me, I'm gonna bleed.
Right.
So he made a mistake. He's not above mistakes. He's a human being. And he the thing is, you know, like they lied. It came out today. Did you see that today? That they said they asked him to leave and he refused to leave. It was a complete lie. It was on TMZ. Go when this is over, put TMZ in your browser. It'll come up. They lied. They lied. They did not ask him to leave, and he refused. At the end of the day, and I'll be quiet on this. At the end of the day, follow the money, baby, because there's a lot of it out there where Will Smith is concerned. So we're gonna work this out. As you see, the press releases, the apologies, and all of that stuff.
Right.
Here, please. We got another movie in the can. We got to get out, and Will Smith is starring in it. And too many people employed on the set. Let's work this out. Let's smooth this out. Then I saw other day Chris Rock tickets was $46. Now they're $411. Okay.
Whatever I saw was $1,700. I was like, oh my God.
Chris Rock probably done called him and said, hey, dude, what you doing? Come over here and hit me again, please. Let's get it on camera. We're going to put it on IG Live. Please hit me again. I mean, like I said, a mistake was made.
Right.
Mistake was made. A man who is dealing with a lot, and we don't know what that lot is, whether it's personal, professional, or we don't know.
We don't know.
But something triggered him. As his mother said, his mother said, I've never seen him do that. He has never reacted like that. Treat the man like he is just like you. He's a human being. He's no greater than you. We all make mistakes. I can look in my closet and pull a few out. So
okay. Me too. Me too. Someone just said, don't forget the Oscars were in trouble. Their ratings have been going down, but now you see.
Listen, don't be surprised if Chris Rock is the host next year. Okay, do not be surprised. Okay, because their rating. Nobody was talking about the Oscars. Nobody. So they have achieved their goal. They're on the tip of everybody's tongue. They probably have already called. Listen, okay, you want to come on sign this now? We're going to book you as the host of the Oscars next year. They done already. Listen, don't be surprised if Chris Rock is the host next year.
Right.
All right. It's,
right. Hollywood is money. And you were exactly right, Johnny. And that's in so many words, that's exactly what I told her. And I asked her a question, how would you have reacted if that was you? Being that you're an artist, you're trying to be an artist, you're in entertainment. So as a young child, how she says, well, somebody would have been pulling me off of them. So I said, well, you got to step back now. I'm glad you said that. So let's talk about that. So even in music classes, it's so much that you can do and learn. You don't have to sing. That was important for me to talk to her about. No, you can't do that because you're an artist and you still have to represent yourself. Don't retaliate. Be the bigger person and just walk up, because at the end of the day, it's going to be about you. So I just wanted to kind of just hear your thoughts about it because you've been in the business.
I'm going to add one little thing. Mm-hmm. And I would just say, as Arsenio Hall used to say back in the day, things that make you go, So on a situation like that, a set like that, and I realize that he's a superstar and he can do whatever, but on a set like that he just got up out of his seat and walked up on the stage. No, he just got up and walked on the stage. Now on a set like that, he walked up. Now don't be surprised. I just said don't be surprised. Maybe he was not supposed to slap him. You know what I'm saying? That there was something already set, but it wasn't supposed to go
be the slap.
Maybe he was supposed to, stand off, bruh man, stand off or something like that, and it just went to the left. And when all that pressure hit him, it just came the way that it came. And I'm saying that was too smooth.
It was too smooth. And it turned around and walked off. It turned his back and walked off like it was nothing.
And where's the security? Where's the security? At the Oscars now. Where's the security? Okay. Like I said, we haven't heard the entire truth of this yet.
Right.
So that's why I stay with my position as a human being. And things happen to all of us. No one is greater than anyone else. But I think it's some more people involved here.
Right. And then he come back and get the award. Win the award.
I know. I'm telling you, he went back to he went back to his seat and sat down like he hadn't done anything. Now, he did say some little, curse words. He did say something, but I mean, he just walked back just as smooth. He walked back to his seat like he had gotten an award.
Fixed his clothes and just went off.
Man, he just went back, sit down and was laughing. Like somebody said, he was laughing before. Well, he was doing what he's supposed to do. He's a well-trained actor. He know how he's supposed to act at the Oscars. So he was playing the role. He saw whatever Jada did. I don't know what she did. I wasn't there. Whatever she did, whatever she said, whatever look she gave him.
Yeah.
Set it off. He knew. See, he knew he was supposed to go up there. I'm telling you, I bet something tells me that was a part of it. That when he went up there, nobody said anything to him. He just walks up there. He went up there. Man, I think whatever Jada said, Jada might have said something that we weren't unable to see, or some movement that we were unable to see. Set him off. Set him off.
Set it off.
So what he was supposed to do, he didn't do. It turned into this humongous thing, but it's like I said, we coulda, shoulda, woulda. We can all look back and say coulda, because I think that Chris Rock, in some way, and I don't know, in some way was prepared. He just wasn't prepared for the slap. He was.
I'm sorry, I didn't want to laugh. But every time you say the word slap, I just, because.
So it's just really, it's kind of difficult to try to analyze, but I mean, I just think it's some other ingredients here. And then the fact to see that, not to say the TMZ is the Bible, I'm not saying that, but
right.
They're pretty close. They are pretty close. If they come back and say that Oscars lied, I believe it. I said, I knew something else was going on. I knew all along. They're too busy. They're so concerned with ratings and advertising and please, it's a whole lot of other things. Like I said a minute ago, follow the money. There's a whole lot of other things involved here. So
that's Hollywood.
That's Hollywood. So Will Smith, you are no greater than anybody else out here. So we just want you to go somewhere, one of your favorite places, and get you some rest and come back with another movie.
Because I love his movies. I just saw that comment up there, and I think that was from Terrell's mother. She said she really enjoyed you, Johnny, that you're so wise. She can listen to you talk all night. You have a beautiful spirit and love to laugh. She does. I love Johnny's laugh. You are too funny. I enjoyed the interview. Yeah, Johnny is, oh my God. And I'm looking at the time. It's like the time just kind of gets away from us. But Johnny, you have been, you have been amazing for your insight, your knowledge, on the issue about Will, also, or just about NatFam. Is that Terrell?
Yeah.
About NatFam. So again, Johnny, tell us how we can reach you, how we can get in contact with you, how we can join the NatFam.
Real quick, we're real easy. nabfeme@gmail.com is an email address, or our email address. Go to our website, www.nabfem, that's nabfeme.org. Also, recording artists, singers, songwriters, etc., womenwhojam.com. You got songs you want to send us? We have a radio show. We're on 22 radio stations. Look out, Steve Harvey. Here we come. We're on 22 radio stations, and
22.
Yeah, our criteria is a good song. So we don't categorize. We ain't trying, can't play gospel. We can't play this. Or we can't play. We don't do that. Now, I will say that we do have one little caveat there. Our program is about empowering the female artists. Our platform is about creating an opportunity so that you meet, greet, understand, hear, consume the female artists. So for that reason, and I have to explain that to my brothers. I don't have no disrespect for my brothers. My daddy was one, and he taught me well. But understand that we created this for it to be a platform to empower and strengthen female artists. And so if female artist is in a band and the female is out front, then we'd love to play your group. But if you just a bruh with your love story, you might have to go somewhere else.
I love it. I love it.
That is us. Visit us online. Check us out. Check them out.
Terrell, thank you again so much for coming on the show. I do speak, blessings on your music. Keep doing what you're doing. Just know, again, the best is yet to come for you. I'm so glad that you had a chance to be on the show and meet Johnny. As you see, Johnny is the Johnny Walker.
I know we're running out of time, but let me say something real quick. Carolyn, you have a gift. You have a gift, and you're a very beautiful young lady. Stay focused. Continue in your studies, because that'll be what you can fall on when the record didn't do what you wanted it to do. And that will happen. But you just stay focused.
So true.
Stay authentic. Be you. You don't have to be anybody else. You don't have to sound like anybody else. You ain't got to do nothing that nobody else is doing. Do you. I love you. I don't even know you, but I love you. I love your voice. The tonality of your voice is so amazing. You're there. God has blessed you with a gift, honey. Everybody don't have the gift. They got auto-tune. See, you sang the song that you don't need auto-tune. You have a gift. I just wanted to say that. And I'm gonna shut up, Coco.
No, thank you, Johnny. No, honestly, seriously, that's why I've said I know we were on the same page because, like you say, a lot of people use auto tunes, all that. Yeah. That's why I wanted her to sing something so people could really hear her voice. That's her.
She's 15.
15.
She's 15. Oh my gosh, you got time to make a mistake and come back, fix it, and do it again.
Okay. And that tone is just,
Oh yeah, her tonality is sick. Girl. Listen, you can sing songs, you can do commercials, you can do songs for movie scripts. Oh, you're just unlimited. It doesn't have to be one thing for you. Right. It doesn't have to be one thing for you. Obviously, we want to beat the big recording artists and all that. That's great. No, but you can do that. But you can do so many other things too. Sing on those Disney. Let's get some songs on them Disney films.
Okay. That's where the money coming in. That's what I'm saying.
That's it. It doesn't have to be one thing. It really does not. Yeah. Because you have the gift. People that's with auto-tune, they got to do that one thing. Listen, they can't even go past the song. If you turn the auto-tune or they lost, they don't know what to do. That's not in the song. I don't have another verse. What? They can't. They don't know what the next thing is to do. Listen, I'm speaking from experience. Been there, done that. If they don't know what to do. So if you're singing from your heart, from the gift that God has blessed you with, if the track goes off, you just keep on going. I've seen Coco do it many times. Keep on going. They can't keep on going because they don't know what to do next.
And Johnny knows. I mean, she's been in the industry. Director radio, she knows. It's so true. It's so true. And you have that gift and have that stream of income, different places. If you got that gift,
different streams. Gotta have
different streams. Do it. Yes. So, ladies, thank you again, ladies. We are certainly over our time. I love you guys. Listen, you guys go out, support Miss Terralyn Harris. Also, check out Johnny Walker with NAFAM. Sign up, be a member, support them. Send them some donations. Do something. Do something.
And Terralyn, make sure your mom set up your publishing company for your music. All right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
See, iron sharpens iron. That's what I'm talking about, Terralyn.
Now, see, I'm gonna be at the retirement home when she walk across and get that Grammy. Don't I know her?
Yes.
God bless you, Terralyn. Bless you.
God bless you. Yes. So thank you guys so much for being a part of the Coco McMillan Show. We love you. Hopefully we can get you guys back on there. Yes. Speedy. And when I say speed, that means coming back real soon. So thank you again, Johnny.
Enjoyed it.
You. Thanks for everything.
Thank you.
God be the glory. Keep blessing. So listen. Thank you guys for watching the show. As we always say, trust in the Lord with all thy heart. Lean not to thy own understanding. In all thy ways, acknowledge him, and he will direct your path. God bless you. Thank you so much for watching. I want to say hello and thank you to my pastor, Pastor Jackson, Pastor Johnson, Mark Lee, Eric Kelly, Nick, Kimberly. You guys are the best. To the IBM TV network, God bless you. Thank you again for watching. We will see you next week.
Meet like-minded, extraordinary women. Expand your knowledge base and make the right connections.
What NAFAM is doing and the work that they are creating and honoring women everywhere can't be matched by anything.
Celebrating 20 years of breakthrough networking. NAFAM.
I think it is extraordinary, first and foremost, but it's absolutely necessary.
NAFAM is the National Association of Black Female Executives in Music and Entertainment, with 20 networks located across the United States, Canada, and Africa.
It's a place for us to have a voice. It's a place for us to share our voices.
Join NAFAM and do it today. It's easy.
One of the things that is blessing my life now, 16 years later, is that the genuine relationships that I built in 2002, now those sisters are executives. And it was a NAFAM sister who hired me.
Join us online at www.nafam.com. cocomac.org.